tour, Mr. Dan Whedon.
According to that great American philosopher Jerry Seinfeld, if a Martian came down to Earth and saw me following a creature, bending over, picking up its excrement, putting it in a baggie, and then following it diligently 3 steps behind, who would he think the ruler is? The Martian is right. Ladies and gentlemen, I live vicariously through my dogs. Who wouldn't want to be a dog? Free food, free rent, free health care. Heck, if the national health care program went to the dogs, we'd all be wagging our tails. I have learned 37 valuable lessons from my pooches. I call them my doggy-do rules. Now, I only have about 5 minutes today, so you're only going to get 2. But if you're interested, the rest come out in a major motion picture set to be released Christmas 2021. Rule number 23 comes from my current dog, Captain Jack. Now, Captain Jack is a all-American, 100% Jack Russell terrorist. Do any of you know the terrorist? Yeah. Okay. He's earned his pirate dog name. Now, Rule 23 says this: to get what you want out of life, you have to run as hard and as fast as you can for as long as you can. That way, trouble is always staring at your butt. It was July last year. I was leaving my home in Paulsbo to go do my Panic to Power workshop in Seattle. I was dressed to kill. Black suit, shiny shoes, and a stylish blue mock sweater that Darren LaCroix said would work every single time. As I was getting ready to leave, I felt these eyes boring in on me. And I looked over to the side, and there was Captain Jack. Now, we'd only had Captain Jack for about a week, so I was not fully aware of the keen and mischievous mind of the terrorist. I picked up my red bucket of resources, looked at the dog and said, "See you later, Jack," and opened the door. Like a pirate going after his rum, Jack hit the screen door and went out. I sat there stunned. Looked at him, and he turned at me with this cheeky grin. Now, how many of you know the terrorist? With this cheeky grin, and said, "Dude, time to chase." All I could think of at that moment was the great line that Johnny Depp said in Pirates of the Caribbean: "Oh, beggar." So I took one easy step, and he took off running. Now, I've got pretty good wheels for a 43-year-old in a suit, shiny shoes, and a Darren LaCroix recommended blue mock sweater. But I cannot keep up with a 1-year-old four-legged Jack. Now, my daughter Kelly, who is sitting right there, heard the commotion, took off after in her PJs and said, "I'm coming to help, I'm coming to help." Now, let me tell you, I cannot run as fast as a dog, but I can still smoke my teenage daughter. Fortunately for me, Captain Jack took a dogleg left, right into an open garage. I'm thinking, I've got you now, Jack Sparrow. So I corner him between 2 Harley Davidsons. I make the leap, grab him, bring him up, and all of a sudden, these green lights start going off. That's supposed to be funny, you're right. Thank you for laughing. All these green lights start going off. And to quote Johnny Depp, oh bugger. I took off out of that garage with a dog in tow way faster than I went into it. I saw Kelly coming at me, I said, run! Jack's under my arm, the wind in his face, he's going, yeah, dude! Well, we got back home, and I threw him right in the brig. Kelly came running back in after and exclaimed to her mom, we got him! Last time I remember, I got him. But anyway, okay, we're going to be a team, we got him. So always remember, rule 23. Whatever you want to get out of life, you've got to run as hard and as fast as you can, for as long as you can. So the trouble's always staring you in the... Very good. You were listening. Now I have one more. It's a bonus. It's rule number 19. And it comes from the recently late, but forever great Charlie, the dog wonder. Now Charlie was a black lab basset hound. Think about that for a second. Think about the DNA. Wrap your mind around that for a second. Charlie had a great line, and yes, we talk frequently. Charlie had a great line. It was my rule number 19. Charlie said, you know, some days are going to be good, and some days are going to be tough. But wherever you are, always take a bite out of life.